Happy Monday, beautiful souls, wherever you are on this phenomenal planet. It is time for Shift Your Thinking Daily, where we transform our inner experience to a phenomenal outer experience for now 10 minutes of our day. We do it together. Okay, before we jump into today's message, let's go ahead and take a couple of deep breaths. Follow me. Breathe in and out. One more. Breathe in and out. Woo! All right. Say hi. Say hello. Drop a comment down below. If you're new to me, welcome. My name's Puerto, also known as Super Agent, international speaker, public educator, active, licensed California real estate professional, creator and founder of many cool things, many awesome books, and fun webinars, workshops, curriculums, courses, on and on and on. You can learn more about me at lasuperagent.com. Go ahead and type your email address, hit the submit button, and you'll stay connected and abreast on all the creative things that I've got going. Also, if you haven't had a chance yet to subscribe and connect on any of your favorite social media platforms, I am available on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn at LA Super Agent. Also, shout out to our radio podcast listeners that are tuning into the show via Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, Anchor Breaker, Castbox. And really appreciate you all for listening and growing with me. So thank you to my family first and my friends who have been rocking with me and supporting my wild ideas. Okay, we are continuing our series of Dean Del Sesto Shift Your Thinking, 200 ways to improve our lives. And you guessed it, 200 ways in this book, which means at the completion of the book, we will have covered 200 episodes. And today makes episode 153, which I'm calling Lack of Discipline. Lack of discipline. I'm in the section where he says, discipline is when you replace what distracts you with something that impacts you. I like that. He says, if ever there were a word responsible for more progress than any other, it would be the word discipline. So type in the comments, discipline. He says the truth is, we are all experts at discipline. I like that. He says some of us are disciplined at making progress. Others are disciplined at staying stuck, while others are disciplined in moving backward. So if you're disciplined at making progress, please press 1. If you are disciplined at staying stuck, please press 2. And if you are disciplined in moving backwards, please press 0. Full transparency and honesty. This is a place for you to really do some self-reflection. He says, assuming we desire to max out this thing called life. Yeah, are you here to maximize your human potential? I certainly am, and I have been pushing myself. And with that, I'm learning so much wonderful things about me. So with that being said, I want to shout out to Evan Jefferson, who's brought me on as a co-host for his He Say, She Say show, now in its 3rd season, and really happy to be a part of that and creating a safe, mature, adult, uncensored dialogue in terms of our relationships, our personal relationships, our professional relationships, and how we are managing and responding in those relationships. So check that out. That airs Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Time on my IGTV and cross with his platform on Facebook and his IGTV. So he's ERGJ Enterprises. Okay. He says, and I had to say that because it was so much fun on Sunday. Yesterday we did the first launch and it was so much fun. I mean, just really for people to chime in. And the topic of that episode was Miss Me With That Bull. So we have some great topics in store for you to really just come out and put it all out there in a safe space where there's no gender bashing, and it's a great space to be respected in your way of expressing yourself. You get to learn stuff too, and just kind of how you're communicating with other people. He says, I'll continue, one old world military meaning stems from taking a branch from a tree and stripping away all that is unnecessary or useless to turn that branch into a spear, a weapon to be used for a specific purpose. He says, it is only in the removal of that which gets in the way that the ultimate purpose of the branch is fulfilled. Imagine that. Only in the removal. Stripping it down to a spear. It's so funny. An analogy popped in my head. I'll come back to it. I saw something in my mind, but I kind of got stuck articulating. He says, our discipline today should be no different. He says, in today's strained economy, we'd be well served to remain clear about our objectives and goals and strip away the endless distractions, extraneous activities, and numbing agents that pull us away from the things that will promote real progress. I also want to say a special shout out to Sean Rogers of Smart Money Cafe. Go ahead and check him out. He is all things just what to do with your money, smart money tips, and just giving a lot of smart money gems. So for those of you who are looking for someone who is very experienced, and he brings a plethora of experience and knowledge to the table, I invite you to check out his YouTube channel and his Instagram at Smart Money Cafe, and on Facebook. So the reason I wanted to shout him out, because today we had this discussion where I'm going through shifting energies. He unplugged over the weekend and just kind of did a quick getaway. And he acknowledged that being in clear mind and clear thought, he was able to kind of feed into me, speak into me, and support me as I'm in this kind of exploring defining what progress is for me. Because although I felt stuck, and those were the exact words I shared with him this morning, I said I felt like I've been stuck for the last year and a half. And he said, you've created so much content, and so much more than probably any time before, because in my mind I have felt stuck. And so you need that. You need to have people share clear objectively, I think, because he's looking in and saying, nah, you've been doing a thing. So I appreciate that. And he says, strip away, the author says, strip away endless distractions. And that's what I've done. I've actually, it's so funny because I am getting rid of the distractions. So I have clarity in my life, and I want to really exercise more discipline in my life to really take myself to the next level. He says, during healthy times, there is margin for distractions and room to entertain things that don't directly contribute to what is critical. He says, not today. Today demands, type in the comments, demands a level of discipline to make use of every moment by removing the non-essential things we comfort ourselves with. It's a posture of saying no to the small, endless temptations so we can experience what we know to be important in life. Go ahead and type in the comments no. Press 1 if you have an opportunity to tell somebody no today. I was able to tell someone no today, and I was setting boundaries for something when I was asked to do something, and I said no, and I had the intense stare. No. I invite you to practice your no's in the mirror. Are you doing that? Because it's not, especially if you're a giver. I'm such a giver. I'm very service oriented. I always want to help. And what I'm finding is I'm depleting myself. And so I'm coming back to that space. I'm taking my power back, if you will. And I'm learning to set those healthy boundaries. So I invite you to learn to say no. He says, all right, with that being said, that is the CTA today, actually. You definitely want to not get tied up with the distractions. So, and one way for me is learning to set those healthy boundaries. And if it's you practicing in the mirror to say no, I invite you to do that today. All right, that's my time. I trust you will have a powerful and productive day. I love you, love you, love you. And I'll see you tomorrow as we continue our series of Shift Your Thinking. Bye.